Nvidia plus Corning, the fiber bottleneck behind AI factories. Explain why optical connectivity, fiber plus photonics, is becoming the limiting factor for AI data centers, what Nvidia and Corning actually announced, and what operators/investors should watch next. Everyone watches GPUs. But AI factories don't fail because one GPU is missing, they fail because the whole system can't move data fast enough between the GPUs. This week Nvidia and Corning announced a multi-year partnership to scale US optical connectivity for AI infrastructure. If that sounds like boring plumbing, it's actually the nervous system of the AI build-out. Here are the confirmed claims from the sources. Corning says it will increase U.S.-based optical connectivity manufacturing capacity tenfold. And it says it will expand US fiber production capacity by more than 50%, explicitly to meet accelerating demand from AI factory build-outs. That doesn't mean the capacity arrives tomorrow. But it does tell you where the constraint is showing up today. Think of an AI factory like a warehouse. GPUs are forklifts. But the job is moving pallets, data, between thousands of forklifts. As models scale and training/inference gets more distributed, the factory needs more bandwidth and lower latency between compute nodes. The more compute you add, the more the interconnect matters. That's why optics and fiber stop being a commodity and start being a scheduling constraint. If interconnect is the choke point, the capex wave doesn't end at GPUs. It spills into networking, optics, transceivers, and fiber manufacturing. For operators, this shows up as delivery timelines and pricing power for whoever can supply the components reliably. For investors, the point is not buy the stock. The point is to understand the supply chain map. When bottlenecks move, margins and bargaining power move with them. The skeptical question is fair. In many regions, power, cooling, and permitting are the dominant constraints. Fiber isn't the only bottleneck. But here's why this story still matters: even if you have the megawatts, you can still be gated by the parts that let thousands of GPUs behave like one system. The fact that Nvidia is leaning into optical partnerships suggests interconnect is becoming strategically important, not just operationally annoying. Monday morning takeaway: add interconnect to your AI capacity planning. Ask your cloud provider, co-location vendor, or internal infra team 2 questions. 1. What's the optical roadmap? What generation of networking and optics are you standardizing on? 2. What's the delivery risk plan? What happens if fiber/transceiver supply is tight? If those answers are vague, your AI roadmap is probably more fragile than your model roadmap. My take: this is a credible signal that the AI build-out is moving from chips to systems, and systems live or die on connectivity. Optical capacity isn't the only constraint, but it is becoming strategically important. Question for you: do you think the next AI bottleneck is fiber, power, or something else entirely?